which is one case was by Ms. Fundiswa Nyangule, who is a partner of Mr. Keti Mulife, and the two relatives being Lebuhang Mulife and Pumulo Fanamuloi. And the cases opened were Douglas Dale, case number 425 of 12/2024. Another one, Katlehong 237 of 12/2024, and Cliptown case 410 of 12/2024. All these cases, the allegations were that we have kidnapped the victims, Fundiswa Nyangole, Lebuhang Molife, and Phumulo Fanamuloi.
Thank you, witness. Thank you, witness C. Just as a point of clarity, do these three cases bear any relation to your evidence given earlier concerning efforts you took in order to arrest Mr. Lucky Molefe?
That is correct, yes. These cases, they came after we visited these three individuals, and the two of them, they took us to Standard 10 to look for Mr. Lucky Molefe in order to apprehend him or to arrest him.
You, witness C, you told us earlier, and you repeat in this same paragraph 121, that these cases are currently with IPID.
That is correct, Commissioner.
And you don't know what is happening there, what IPID is doing with them. Have they interviewed you?
Commissioners, other members or other colleagues have been interviewed, commissioners. I think 2 months ago, my commander came and indicated that the members of IPD would want to interview us. And since then, my commander had been making means to have these members of IPD meet with us. But then each and every day, there is a new excuse. So I do not know what is happening with the cases.
Thank you.
Commissioner Baloyi, if I may assist, yes, those cases are currently with IPID, and in fact, copies of the dockets are part of the exhibit bundle that was provided to the commissioners. That exhibit bundle is CJC 5.2 and 5.3. It was part of the broad bundle that was delivered with the witness statement of witness A for use across all three witnesses. Yes, so all the dockets are contained in that exhibit bundle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, please then turn to the contents of paragraph 122. I will note that this topic was addressed in detail by witness B, but I would invite witness C to share in his own words his views concerning this case. Witness C.
Thank you, commissioners. On the 7th of January 2025, we engaged with Captain Makhotle of Ballistics FSL, Forensic Science Laboratory, Silverton. And after an engagement with him, on the 8th of January, when we went back to his office. That is where now at the office of Brigadier Mkhabela, Brigadier Mkhabela informed us that he advised the member not to engage with us anymore, and that he had advised the member, which is Captain Makhohle, to go and open a case of kidnapping against the members, with which at the moment the case is registered as case number Loate case 118 of 1/2025, with which I am one of the suspects in that case, and a warning statement had already been obtained from me. And this, I can tell that it is another way of stopping me or discouraging me and the team to conduct our duties.
Witness C, in paragraph 119, you indicate that you consider the cases brought against the team to be meritless and to serve to distract the members. With reference to the Loate case that you've just explained, please share with the Commission why you view the case as being meritless and as serving an ulterior purpose.
Thank you, Commissioners. This case, Commissioners, we contacted Captain Makhohle. I recall the day that on the 7th in the afternoon, around 2 in the afternoon, when we contacted him, it was just after I've learned that he has now been promoted to a rank of a captain. And I congratulated him to say that congratulations on your new rank. The promotion is a good thing. And we requested to meet with him. He indicated to us that he was currently on leave, but he would like to meet with us at Loate SAPS. We proceeded to Loate SAPS. We introduced ourselves even to the shift commander there. I also handed over the copy of my appointment card, so that to verify that indeed I was a member of the SAPS.
Witness C, the question is, why do you think that the case against you, kidnapping charge, is meritless? Do you want to answer that directly?
Commissioners, I was coming to that, to the answer to that. Maybe I'm taking a bit longer in a lack of a direct approach to that question, or to answering that question, Commissioner.
All right, please continue then.
If the commissioners can allow me to continue on that regard. Commissioners, at the police station, that is where now we started to have an interview with Captain Makhohle, who indicated that he would want to access the case file. He made contacts to one Colonel Mota and to Brigadier Mkhabela, saying that he would want to access the case file at the office. And then Brigadier Mkhabela gave him his blessings to say that you can contact Colonel Mota, who will open the safe for the case files for you. And then he contacted again Colonel Mota. Lieutenant Colonel Mota in return, he said that it is just unfortunate that at the present moment where I am drunk in such a way that I cannot drive from wherever I am to the office to open. And after that call, he dropped it and he phoned back again to say that the case file has been transferred to KZN Amazon Dot. So then that is where now Captain Makofe suggested that no, since when the case file has been transferred, let's head to my office because on my computer system, I have each and everything that I do, I have a backup on the system. So that is when now we proceeded there. So now we went with him at his own free will, and as he is the person who directed us to there, and he is the person who asked the permission from his superiors to access the laboratory at night. Upon arrival at his office, then he was in possession of his cell phone.
But witness C, the kidnapping, as I understand the allegation, are related to you traveling in your own vehicle or vehicles with Captain Mahotle from Luwate to his office at the FSL. That is what it relates to. So your evidence is that we did not force him. We took him in our car because he wanted to show us his material or information at his office. He did this of his own accord or free will. Therefore, because he did this freely and voluntarily, there was no kidnapping. Is that not enough to answer the question that was put to you? Must we get all the detail relating to everything that happened during that encounter, right up to the end when you left the FSL? Is it not enough to say he came to our car voluntarily to show us what information he had at his office? Is that not enough?
Yeah, Commissioner, that is correct. It is enough, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you, Witness C. Chairperson, that then brings us to our ultimate topic, which is essentially the conclusion of Witness C's evidence. Witness C, we are now at page 38, paragraph 124 of your witness statement. You indicate in paragraph 124 that you would like to address the Commission about the impact of this case on your life. Can I ask you to begin that topic at paragraph 125?
And I think it's best if witnesses simply reads all of this into the record, please.
I have no objection with that, Chairperson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. I will read as follows. I'm a career policeman. I have never worked for an organization other than SAPS. I have never worked in any capacity outside the law enforcement. I view my work as a member of SAPS as a calling and not just employment. I wear my badge with pride and view my work as an invaluable contribution to the community. 126. In my years at SAPS, I have encountered my fair share of challenges. This includes long hours, suppressed pay, lack of recognition for sacrifices made, and the pain that comes from meeting victims of crime and bearing the responsibility to seek justice for them. However, this case has taken more from me than I ever could have imagined. I am not living a life conducive to blending in and meeting people in order to get information. I cannot go to court normally and seek my orders. My movements are not free and spontaneous. On the personal front, I cannot live a normal life. I cannot go to the gym or eat out without risking my life. I have a family that I am deeply committed to, but cannot take my family to a shopping mall or arrange that we go out on a holiday. I rarely see my family because doing so is a direct endangerment of their lives. This has alienated me from my family, in particular my wife, children, who I have not seen in an extended period of time. I bring this to the Commission's attention because it is important for them to know the sacrifice of ordinary SAPS members. We are at the cold face of justice and face the raw, unfiltered reality of fighting crime in the country. But even with all my sacrifice and hard work, I'm on the entry level of SAPS. My colleagues and I are ordinary SAPS members, and we need assistance in breaking down corruption and the politicization of the SAPS. It is difficult for us to execute our duties when the corrupt individual we have encountered are senior ranking members in the SAPS. It is impossible to fight well-resourced, organized, and ruthless criminals when your own superiors are co-opted and complicit in criminality. With the current environment, South Africa will not win the war on organized crime, CIT, transborder hijacking, drugs, kidnappings, and extortion. Corruption within SAPS only makes it hard to do our work, but it is disillusioning. It is career limiting and causes disassociation from our colleagues who avoid us. Our colleagues know that you are investigating these cases and avoid you for the fear of facing repercussions. I make this statement not to seek sympathy, but to make the Commission alive to the reality of committed, ethical, and ordinary SAPS members. I am grateful to General Mkhwanazi, who lifted the lead on our circumstances. This is the conclusion of my testimony at this juncture.
Thank you, Chairperson. That is the conclusion of witnesses' evidence.
Yeah, of course, it's subject to us listening to
the recordings.
Yes.
Yes. 5 minutes to 1, Chairperson.
Should we not take the lunch adjournment at this stage? And we were told that we would be getting earphones or headphones in order to set up, get all of those. Maybe let's resume at 2 p.m.
Thank you, Chairperson. We will use the